3, 2, What's up, Meister Village? Your boy Buckmeister, twice the nice that you were used to. Bam! We are here today, and we are talking, yes, Dr. Madiba Nelson Mandela, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, and the time that I got to meet him. Now, before anybody wants to say, yeah, you're just doing this for clout or whatever, here's the picture. I've housed this picture for years. It's been in my family, but my sisters posted it on Instagram and all of that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the time I met Nelson Mandela. Since it's, the 100th anniversary and whatever, I thought I should talk about this, Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I don't remember a lot about the day that I met Nelson Mandela. I went to school, and then my dad put me in a car, and we went to the embassy because my dad was working for the embassy at the time, and South African embassy. And yeah, we jumped into the car, and then we went to the embassy, and then we walked through a corridor, and my heart was beating for some reason. I didn't even know why. And then I wasn't in trouble or anything, you know what I'm saying? And my dad opened the door, and there he was, Nelson Mandela, and he waved at us and said hi, and my ears just started ringing. Like my ear, I couldn't feel, I don't know if this is real, but I couldn't feel my ears, and my hearing was just not working. And I kind of blacked out, but then my dad said, go shake his hand. And I ran up to him like a crazy person, and I shook his hand, and I was like, hi, sir, I like your shirt. I think those were my first words to him, and he laughed. And I think my shirt was untucked or something like that, and yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, man, I don't know exactly what happened after that, because I remember sitting next to him, and he was talking to my sister or whatever, and I was just staring at him hard the whole time. And he said something to me he liked my forthrightness, or I don't know what the English for it is, but he liked how forthcoming I was, and he liked how I wasn't shy to shake his hand, and he said that he liked my nature, and that it would turn me into a strong person someday or something like that. Nelson Mandela was a human being, human man, but for him to say that to me, I'm not gonna say it helped mold me into what I am today. Not because my parents I have to thank my parents for all of that, my parents and all the people that were around me, but it definitely gave me a cushion for when life got a little bit tougher and all of that stuff. And I didn't even think I was going to get to meet the guy at all, but to meet him and shake his hand, it was like, whoa, oh my god, this is the guy. And for those of you that want to keep telling me that he sold us out, whatever, I'm sorry, you can't convince me out on that front. To black South Africans that tell me Nelson sold us out, you cannot convince me on that front. You want to know why? None of y'all were prepared to spend 27 years. None of y'all. I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not prepared in the very least to sacrifice 27 years of my life to a cause. I'm not ready for that, but he did it. And when he came out, he maneuvered us into a position where we were supposed to pick up the pieces. And the truth is, we didn't. That's the truth. The truth is, we didn't stick together enough as a unit. We didn't stick together enough as a people to pick up where he left off. So leave him out of this. Leave his legacy out of this. He did his job. If you have a problem with the state, the way things are now, you need to figure out a way to fix it with what you have and who you have around you. That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's what I've been trying to do with my short life up until this point. And I push and I urge everybody who feels that the way we live in now is not right to do the same. Okay? Yeah. But that's my story of meeting Nelson Mandela. It was fantastic. It was so brief. We stayed there for an hour. I didn't even want to leave. And the dude was everything that I thought he was going to be and more. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody that's doing the 100 minutes, Let's make charity about helping those eventually be charitable to themselves so they don't have to depend on our charity. Let's not make people dependent. Let's make people independent. We have to love independency. All right? I feel like my interpretation of his legacy was for us to be independent as a race. Or not even as a race, as a people. As everybody that lived in South Africa to be able to be independent on your own. So that way we didn't have a nation of dependence. You know what I'm saying? This is just my interpretation. I could be very wrong. The experts will correct me, but I don't want us to base his legacy off of just charity. Okay, because charity to me, you know that whole thing of teach a man to fish and he give a man a fish, he eats for a day, teach him to fish, he eats forever. I want to add something onto that. Also teach him how to build a pole or give him a pole so he can fish. I like that. Excuse me. I'm just coming off of a flu. You're going to have to forgive me. Thank you. But yeah, that's where that's all I have to say about this. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you did not, that is your business. And I'll see you all in another video because Masterman's gotta be out. Peace.